Hello everyone, Galactic Seize. I kind of got this one started early. Um, we've been seeing quite a few warrior decks being played. We're gonna and it switches up right when we change our god. I'm gonna choose Thievery. It's one of my favorites. There's nothing wrong with the those two cards that are first and back are definitely too high. We want to get rid of those. The other two, Orpheus Deception or Distraction. That's a really good one. It can help you take care of minions or even get rid of taunts or front lines if there are any. It hides them away for one turn, and then it allows the opposing characters to attack any other characters behind that front line. So let's say we're going against an order deck. They're definitely popular, especially more recently. We want to nullify that early because once it loses the favor at three, or the three, how many order? Three. Once it loses the order of three, it'll become a 4/4. It'll be a little bit tougher to deal with. We'll play this card here. No need to use anything else at the moment. I could have coined in the piercing bolt, done 2 damage just to deal 2 damage to it, leave it at a 1/1. But we're gonna skip that. We'll see if we can save this for maybe something else that we may need later on. Shadow Paladin, very good card. Definitely a fun card to play against, or with, against I suppose as well. We'll clear that with this. We'll go ahead and pull the Jinxblade Duelist. This guy's now exposed, so the best thing to do is just attack the hero with that. Let's go ahead and pick up this card from the Sanctum. We will actually coin it in and then draw a card so it can help us set up for next turn. That card's a little bit further ahead than we want it to be. It'll take a little bit before we get to 8 mana. But for now, let's see how we do. So they may hit their hero power, do damage to that. It'll hide it, or they'll clear it. Well, oh, they had to, I guess. That's a 5 mana drop. Oh, wow. It's a good card. They're still not pulling that out of hiding. Wow. Makes me wonder what they're... We're going to coin that indefinitely. Hall of Mirrors. I believe there's a deception card that summons Hall of 2 Mirrors as well. That's a card I'd actually like to add to my arsenal, maybe. I'll see about picking that up. I gotta start evolving my my decks because the ranks that we're at now, they're higher, so there's definitely a different gameplay and aspect to the game. You definitely start seeing a lot higher cards such as this, or cards that have a lot more value when played. That's a good combo. That's something that I like to do when I use this. The Vol Vagabond, if it survives, I mean, you continuously keep getting cards that the opponent may have had. Let's see what kind of cards we can get out of this. It's not a bad one. We'll take the Rune of Fire from the Sanctum. And we obviously have to save it for now. This will do 1 damage the next time on our next turn. And then it has hidden at the end of the turn as well. They might attack this with their weapon. They'll probably ping that for another turn with their hero power to hide it. Oh man. Let's see. Umber is pretty good. They'll be able to clear Hog maybe. Interesting. They might take 3 damage and then ping it with their hero power. Oh, piercing bolt. Maybe that's what they were trying to do before, but then realized that this had ward. So ward is that blue shield around there. It'll absorb 1 instance of blocks 1 instance of destroy, transform, sleep, or non-attack damage from any opponent source. I'm trying to figure out how I want to play this. We'll deal 3 damage to that because we don't want that to continue to get more more health. We'll use Umber Arrow so we can get a card from them. We'll do Piercing Bolt on this just to clear it. To keep this from doing anything else, we'll actually, let's apply pressure. We should have used our Sanctum. It only was 1 mana. I didn't realize that until just now. So I'm not sure if the intent was to do that to remove the ward and then try to do something to it, but by hitting that with their hero power, they removed the ward, but also gave it hidden, so they don't have access to it. That started out as a 3-1, and it switches health, so adding health to it didn't make any sense, except for them to be able to heal, right? We'll now pick up the battle Arcos. Use that. Click our hero power to see what we get. It's a very good weapon, the same one they have, so we'll go ahead and equip it and we'll attack them as well. Next time our turn starts, this will do 1 damage to them, leaving them with 1 health, and then, having them have to clear. Actually, it'll leave them with 1 health. I have a weapon, and then this will be able to attack as well. If they put a frontline minion, we can use Stone Skin Poison, and that'll nullify it. But however, I think that might be game. Yep. Alright, not too bad. We did pretty well. I wasn't expecting to come across a Deception God, especially because there's been a lot of warriors here. We got a Supernova Vial, nice. This will definitely come in handy for our Flux and our Forge later on. Okay, that's it for that one. I'm going to go ahead and get another one loaded. I'm going to do some tweaking here on my deck just to make sure this up to par or to my standards. And I'll get another one going. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for stopping by.